is how we getting racks or racks. I ain't talking a few bucks, pump it up, 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 pump it up.
Hey everybody, welcome to the MContent AMA. We welcome you. We have Franky, Andres with us. As we said, we're glad you're here. We're here to filter your questions about the project. Andres has direct insight about early stages of projects in social media, about growing a following on social media, different things like that. I have been filtering your questions over the last week to ask him. We'll go through that. We'll ask him questions relating to our platform. So let's get this started. So if you want to give an introduction about yourself.
Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Franky. Thank you to all the MContent community for being here on a Friday. So I think social media on Fridays is always on fire. So my name is Meneses. Some people define me as a super connector. I've been into crypto for 7 years. I left crypto and I went all into social media. And what I've been doing the last 3 years is growing accounts through influencer marketing, not only mine, if not many entrepreneurs, business owners, and especially people in the crypto industry. Last year, I built a community of 150,000 people in Clubhouse, all the entrepreneurs in Spanish. And the last 8 months, I came back into crypto, helping a couple of artists with their personal brand through NFTs. And all my friends, they were in crypto, started to invite me to events and ask me for help. And I'm back into the crypto space. So for me, this is perfect when I got to know Ryan and Franky in the Binance Blockchain Week here in Dubai. Yeah. They told me they had this amazing project about blockchain content creation, giving the content creators also opportunities, and giving the people also the watch to earn. So I think it was a great idea. And I said, guys, let me help you whatever you need. I'll be there, and we are here in Dubai. Thank you for the invitation.
I always start the AMA off with giving a project explanation, because some of you, you're community members, but a lot of you may be new to the project. It's the first time you're hearing about it. So I'd like to give a brief overview, very short. If you guys have further questions past my explanation, come in the socials, the Telegram. We have plenty of people to, answer your questions. So. We are MContent. Our main goal is to fund content creators and filmmakers by way of blockchain. How we do that is, if you're a content creator, aspiring filmmaker, make an elevator pitch of your ideas, funding you want, download our app, which our application is blowing up. We launched it 1 month ago. We have over 160,000 downloads. We're in 200 plus countries. As Andres said, we're the world's first watch to earn content platform. So if you want to upload your elevator pitch, 2 or 3 minute video of your idea, funding involved, what you want, the community votes on this. You get invited to the MC'd reality show. The judges are connected to content in some way. Producers, directors. I think the last one we had the managing director of Red Bull Media House, which is huge. A lot of big name people. They decide who gets the funding. They help guide you on your journey. After that, it gets put on our content platform where the viewers are incentivized. So the numbers are huge so far for loading content up on our platform. After that, we can give you your dream film premiere in the Cineverse, which is our cinema in the metaverse. Our partners with that are PwC, which is a massive partnership. It's truly amazing. That's the brief overview of the project. There's a lot more in detail with that. One thing in detail I like to talk about is if you're a content creator now and you have content on YouTube, Instagram, wherever it is, put it on our platform, because there's a wide gap of people who put content on YouTube. You have to have 1,000 watch hours on YouTube. You have to have so many subscribers before you're monetized. With our platform, you get monetized from your very first view, which is really amazing. And not only that, on YouTube, if you get monetized and you get paid $1, it's always $1. On our platform, if you get monetized, you earn MContent tokens, which have the ability to grow over time with the crypto market, with all the plans we have. It's such a win-win for everybody. I think it's really amazing. On the other side of that, we're the first content platform that's watch to earn. I know right now, play to earn is huge. I've heard move to earn, sleep to earn. Yeah, there's so much. So we're the first content platform that's watch to earn. Download it in the iOS Google Play Store right now. Start watching content and earning crypto, earning MContent tokens. It's really an amazing idea.
Also, speaking of content platform, I mean, just after this AMA is going to be over, we're going to upload this entire AMA on the content platform. So watch to earn. You can watch our AMA again if you miss any information, and you can earn tokens as well. So
Yeah, watch it twice. If you're watching it now, if you're watching this on YouTube and it's recorded, watch it on our app and earn.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
Just watch it.
Yeah, just watch it. Yeah, of course. That's the project explanation. I have filtered questions from the community for you. I have 6 here on paper. I have a couple others.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. These questions are about social media and things like that. Maybe things involving our app and content platform. Because as you know, we've only launched a month ago. We are working on that. I have some app updates to share with you as well. But these are direct questions from the community.
Let's do it.
They knew you'd be here. They're very excited. So the first question from the community, how do you build an audience that engages with your content?
Wow. So there are many ways to do this, but I think so what content creation is doing right now is transforming lives. So you have to think it's a tool, you know? What MContent is doing is really good because you're giving people that probably don't have enough resources to create content. But the most important that you need to do for the people to engage with you is being yourself, I think. Being yourself. I can give different strategies like call to action. I have a tip that I do in my stories to get the people engaged. On Instagram, for example, I put my first story, I put a question like, hey, do you know about this, A or B? And that helped engagement, and the people start to vote, you know?
I see.
The second part, I put like a problem. So, you are having issues sleeping, or you're having issues with overweight, whatever, the problem.
Right.
And if the person say yes or no, again, another question, I say, I was feeling the same, I wasn't sleeping properly, I wasn't doing exercise, so you refer as a human being to the people.
Nice.
And then the third part, you say, you have a product or service, you say, look, luckily I found a way to solve that problem, and it was through this.
Yeah.
And then at the end, you put a CTA. So that's more like technical. But to engage more with people, I think so you have to be very active. I don't do many posts because I want to, I use social media as a business card. So myself, I'm not a content creator as such. But what I do the most is stories, so people can relate to my life.
I see.
And also do different kind of content, because if you just talk about business, it's boring.
I see.
For some people,
Yeah.
you talk about lifestyle, say, oh, this guy is just talking about his lifestyle.
Right.
So just mix it up about lifestyle, about also your journey. I think so the journey is the most important. What are your most difficult parts in your life? How you are I think that you are vulnerable online, that pays massively off because people know that you are authentic.
Right.
So yeah, that's also
That's a great answer.
Did
really
you see how the
appreciate it.
community thinks of good questions?
Yes.
Yeah. Were you expecting that?
Yeah.
Yeah, our community kills it. They're the best. We have the best community. I'm convinced. So, the next question: why did you choose Instagram to build your brand?
So Instagram for me so far has been the biggest platform for influence. Let's say like that, for business. For me, the new business card. So you have YouTube, you have Facebook, you have everything, but Instagram is so easy to use. People, you look at the store, it's immediately you get a picture, the bio is like, you don't have to go through a lot of content to see if you like or not a platform.
Right.
And also, I think so is the best way to network with people. I think so, sending DMs, creating stories, sharing. That's why I started with it. And because I do it through influencer marketing, and it was the only way to grow fast. Because now if you want to grow on YouTube, it's take ages, it's a lot of work. So Instagram was like a quick win to build an audience really quick, put myself out there and start to create connection. And after that, most of my friends also have done YouTube. So they start Instagram, they jump
Ah,
on
I see.
YouTube and start to create content. Or the other way around, some people start as a content creators and then they become business
Oh, I see.
owners. Yeah, yeah.
Right. Awesome. Great. The next question. Do you keep up with trends like keywords, hashtags, to reach people with your posts? To reach more people?
No, I don't.
You don't?
No, I don't do it, not because it doesn't work, it's because I haven't had the time to research and stuff. I have tried to do it once, but no, I never done hashtags, I just put it quick.
Let it go.
Because I don't try to get to more people, like I like to network behind scenes, sending DMs and stuff. So yeah, I don't do it, but yeah, some people that are very good with hashtags and
Mhm.
they're killing it.
Awesome. Great. What are some good tips for setting up a great bio on your page? I need this personally. Like Teddy's pointing at me. Yeah, I need this. I need this advice.
So yeah, I was talking to my friend Maria on the way here about the bio, and the
Yeah.
profile. So number one thing that you have to have on your Instagram page or any page in content, I will say your face, smiley, because you connect more. I wouldn't use sunglasses or a picture really far away. People want to see your face. For me, that's very important. The other one is have a very good username. If you are doing personal brand, just use your name. I have Android Wi-Fi TV because Android Meneses was taken, so I make a slightly change.
Mhm.
And then in the bio, depending on the platform, just put something that you have done remarkable. Yeah, you have built wealth or community or help people, whatever, something that you have done in the past that remarkable. I achieved, I don't know, 7 figures in 2 months, or I saved 100 lives in the Marine, whatever,
Right.
And then the second part, just put what you're doing right now, like helping content creators to become a better version of themselves, like for example, you guys,
Right.
And then the third part is a call to action. So if you want to know more, go on the link below, or you have to make a call to action now more like not trying to sell, trying to get that part that we were talking, engaging with the audience. So you can say, if you want to learn how to become a better version of yourself through health, if you're a fitness instructor,
I see.
I have 5 tips for you in the link below. So
Awesome.
that's, and on top of that, if I'm talking about Instagram, but if you have a feed, it has to be very nice, so because it's a visual platform. In YouTube different, in content is different, but yeah, the visuals are very important because it's the first impression. In
Right.
social media, it's always a first impression
Yeah.
as well.
Right.
So,
Talk about the grid system, like with the free by free.
yeah.
Yeah. So I have a question that's not on here. It's my question.
Okay.
Okay. So across all platforms, do you use the same profile picture to build your brand, or are they different, or is it important? Is it not?
I do the same.
You do the same.
Yeah.
So if you change one, you change them all.
I change it all. That's why I haven't changed
So
mine.
people recognize, maybe.
Yes.
Yeah. That's all.
Yeah. I haven't changed mine in 1 year.
1 year.
Yeah, it's still kind of the same.
Wow. Okay. So the next question: do you wait for a certain time to post?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it depends where your audience is.
Mm-hmm.
But also depends of how fast I want to get the post out. If it's something important, it has to be related with that day. I'll do
Right.
it that way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, depending of evening times are better, 6 to 8 p.m. depending where your audience is.
I see.
And a quick tip before you post, start to interact with other accounts. To like, search, and comment, so that when you post, they know you've been sending them love.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
That's really smart, actually. Awesome. So you try to post on pages that's kind of like your page, or maybe if someone's a business, I wouldn't do it with like a competitor, but maybe in the same kind of, like say someone's a health instructor or into fitness, maybe they comment on bigger fitness pages, or
Yes, you have to get your name out there. So start to comment in people that have bigger audience. Obviously, when you're getting started, probably they don't pay attention to you. That happened to me when I had 9,000 followers. I was commenting, but nobody paid much attention. But then I started to grow the audience. But you have also to be very catchy with your comments. Don't say, hey, amazing picture. No. Do something meaningful that get the people attention. Not only the people that you're commenting the picture, if not their own followers.
Right. Awesome. The next question from the community is, in our content platform, do you think it's possible to connect other social media platforms inside of it?
Wow, and content.
In content, like in our MContent app, is it possible to connect maybe like an Instagram or a Twitter inside of it somehow?
So yes, it's possible. Like many apps have done it. For example, Clubhouse,
Mhm.
they have the link to Instagram and Twitter inside. Yeah, you have to use all the platforms to help each other. I think so. It's possible. The only thing is some platforms they don't want that you take the audience to other platforms.
Right,
So
that's the challenge.
They
Right.
do shadow ban. For example, Instagram was doing shadow ban if you were posting about Clubhouse.
Oh, I see.
So they don't show you stories.
I gotcha.
So yeah, you have to be very careful with that part as well, like trying to change the wording or trying to create a bit.ly.
You know, and with us, we're such a new platform.
Mhm.
It's going to be hard to figure those things out, you know, as we grow because we want to make it as best as possible for everyone here, everyone listening, but we just want to take the right steps.
Yeah.
You know. So luckily we have someone like yourself that can help
Thank
can
you.
help guide us, you know.
AMH for helping the people as well.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It's amazing. I have some other questions. Let me pick a couple out. And these are from Matt. Matt, shout out Matt. Appreciate you.
Where is Matt?
Matt's in Texas, actually.
Ah,
In the
nice.
States.
Hello.
Have you had any particular mentors that inspired you to keep pursuing your goals, like on the most challenging days
Oh,
with
wow.
building your social media platform?
Wow. Yeah, the first part I did was hiring a mentor.
Yeah.
So I have no money left, and that was in 2019. I lost everything in the market. And I went to social media, I paid this guy 5 figures, and he took me faster.
Yeah.
And then I started to reach out for more mentors. But I think so. I just trying to find mentors also among my friends now.
Mhm.
You know, I always ready to learn. I think so. The thing that you shouldn't do is just saying I know it all.
Right.
I will just raise your hand and say I don't know. You know, I don't know. I want to learn more. So you can have also mentors that they don't even know you, but you follow their content for
Right.
a long time. I had, for example, Gary Vee, I like Gary Vee,
Mhm.
Grant Cardone, all of these guys. They were my mentors. That I never paid them, but they have good content and I
Right.
follow what they've been saying.
Yeah.
But you have to have a mentor that is in one step ahead of you. You can pay them with energy, time, and it can save you so much time as well
Right.
and money. So yeah.
It's like anything, when you get to have a direct connection with people that, you know, have the knowledge,
Yeah.
you know, it's easy to build off of. You
I
know?
also think that asking for help, like it applies generally in life, not only in social media, not only
Yeah.
in content.
In
A
crypto
lot of
as
people
well.
are too cocky or like hard-headed to actually ask for help.
Right.
I've witnessed it myself. I was, before you. I thought I knew everything, but
I don't know anything.
exactly.
Yeah.
The more I know, the less
There's
I
always
know.
something new to learn.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
right, of course. If you were to add a new functionality in the MContent app, what would you like to see in the coming year? I can answer this myself. You know, we do have plans for the live streaming. That's what I want to see most in the app. I think it's going to open the door because for me, you know, centralized content has Netflix, Amazon, YouTube, whatever it is, but also there is Twitch, which is huge for gamers.
Yeah.
So right now, people record on Twitch, they have to record, they move it to YouTube. What if all of this is in one place? What if we have in live and the videos upload to in-browse automatically?
Yeah.
You know, what if people can give tips and content tokens?
That's good.
That increases the price volume. I think it's such a great idea. So we are working towards that.
I mean, even today we had a meeting with the dev team and everything.
Yeah.
We can't go into details what was said because we're talking about the next future build updates and everything. And I'm reading your questions, and even though we're not responding yet, we'll get to your questions. But we have so many features that you guys are suggesting already in the plan of being released in a future update. We're just wanting to organize everything strategically so that we can, have it flawlessly happen. Once again, we keep saying it, the app is live, so for the dev team to make any big updates while the app is live is astonishingly impressive. I have front-end development experience, and like I already told Ryan, to actually get new features while the app is live is really impressive. And I mean, the dev team is working literally, night and day. They have like two sets of team. One is working during the day, one is working during the night, and it never stops. So If you have any other feedback, please feel free, like we keep saying it, and, I'm like a parrot, repeating
As you guys know, with this project, as much as it's our project, it's your project.
Yeah.
Anything you guys want, just tell us. We make it happen. You guys wanted the Ethereum bridge, we made it happen. You guys wanted a merch store. Yeah, it's in the works, almost finished. Like
DMs.
Yeah, DMs or through AMAs, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Like we're very perceptive as a crypto project, as a content project. So just let us know what you guys want. It's very important to us. The feedback can be positive or negative. We're open to praise or criticism. We're very good at that. So just let us know what you guys want.
Like we keep saying, have no fear, and content is here. And now we came up with Momentum May is underway.
Yeah.
That should be a wrap.
That should be a wrap. And you should put in the content.
Upload it and then content. There you go.
Yeah, I have some big news about May being our Momentum Month. We have a lot of big news coming. We'll start announcing it on the 23rd. We'll have 2 days rest, and then we'll announce another big news on the 26th.
Okay.
We'll have one on the 29th. We have 4 or 5 huge announcements coming. We're going to plan to do an AMA for each of them. So on the 23rd, 26th, 29th, the 1st, and the 3rd. And these are announcements that most crypto projects have a big announcement like once a month, once every 2 months. We're having 4 or 5 at the end of the month. And these are, Frankie knows what's coming. They
From an
are.
investor's perspective, this is going to be huge, and it's going to be global. This is not only going to be local. This is not because I've been reading some comments. Oh, you guys are doing certain marketing here, and we need to go piece by piece. We're building this big puzzle at the end of the day, and with what's coming, we're going global. MContent is going to be huge globally. It's going to be a brand recognition name, and that's what we want to do.
So, guys, something that I have for you, for the audience right now, like we're now in the bear market, it's not great.
Right.
But something that never is going to be in the bear market is content creation.
Yeah.
Right.
So
right.
I think what you're doing for the content creator is very important because people are probably not making as much money in crypto, but you can make money creating content every single day.
Right.
So if you build your audience through content on a new platform that's giving so much opportunity, then when the bull market comes, you still have your content ready, and you're ready to spend all that money and more content.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you notice with crypto communities or crypto projects, when the charts are down,
That's what
they stop working. It's not active. Not us.
You have to push it.
We push.
We're steady. We're
steady.
going up.
We have these huge announcements in the market the way it is, and this is directly from Umair. I know you guys love him. He's our founder and CEO. We have one mega exchange, one massive content partnership, which is huge, a celebrity partnership, one massive tech and platform announcement, and a huge, I can't stress this enough, a huge investor partnership. So that's a little hint with what's coming in the next week.
Speaking of hints, we're also doing daily giveaways. So if you go on our Twitter right now, we have 2 giveaways going on. Yeah, if you want to participate too, and we're going to do much more giveaways. So basically, we're going to give away tokens for anyone who can guess what it is, what one of these major announcements is. And good luck to everyone.
Yeah, share our stuff on social media. Another important thing is the Watch to Earn hashtag. We have the world's first content platform that's truly watch to earn. A lot of people make promises, have ideas about it. So on all your posts, whether it's personal, whatever it is, get that hashtag trending. People will click on it and see our post and MContent. It's super important as well. I have some updates and announcements as well as that. Andres, you can chime in if you have a connection to any of this stuff. With the app updates, this next week, like I said, we're going to have an AMA 1 day, take a break 2 days, have another announcement on the day after. We're going to do that for 4 or 5 days. We'll have that ready. And the week after that, we're going to have Zuhair on, who manages the dev team. So he'll be able to answer your questions directly. We were going to have him this week. Andres was kind enough to be in our Twitter space and our
Yeah,
AMA
right,
this
yeah,
week. So, you know, we're very excited about that. And I think Andres said that he's going to help us with our Twitter space on Tuesdays.
If I'm not traveling,
Yeah,
if
of
I'm not in a
course.
plane, I'll jump on it. I like to help you guys with what you are doing. It's amazing. Like I never had the opportunity when I started on social media. Yeah, I pay my mentors and stuff, but I didn't have a platform to help me out. And what you're doing is just crazy, you know. So many people that have created wealth through content creation, they didn't have any money, and they start with a really old phone, you know.
Yeah, of course.
So and they change their family lives and so many lives and their community lives. So that what you're doing with and content is amazing, and I can see it that you're going to blow up very soon.
Yeah.
In the momentum, you say the momentum
Yeah,
coming.
yeah.
For everybody that's creating content, it's hard work.
Right.
Don't tell me it's hard work. You have to put effort, energy, but it pay off. If you
Yeah.
concentrate 2 or 3 years of your life creating content, building an audience, creating community, then you will be set up forever.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah, and it's amazing that, you know, we always talk about content being a world-class asset,
Mhm.
you know, because there's, you know, real estate, there's tons of things out there, but content, it connects people from all languages,
Mhm.
all countries, all cultures, you know, it's massive. And when you load the content onto our app and you have an incentivized viewer, I mean,
Yeah.
it's amazing, the amount of views and engagement you can get.
I have a question regarding that, Ryan, regarding the technical part about the feed. How
Sure.
you showing it, like how will be like, for example, Instagram
Mhm.
used to be really good. It showed your stories or your posts among your friends, but now it's very difficult, you know.
Right,
so
right.
How are you going to do that when the platform has 1, 10 million, 100
Right,
million of
right.
users?
So that's definitely a challenge. We are looking at ways to build that feed correctly because we're at the stage right now where we want to make the correct steps to be successful in the right way.
Mhm.
I know there's going to be different ways to filter by what country IP you're from.
Okay.
So you can see, you know, from your region, likes that you have. If you like certain videos, those type of videos should be higher in your feed. Things like that. I think I got this idea from you actually of having different types of verified accounts,
Yes.
whether it be token holders or viewers or watch hours maybe,
Yeah.
whatever it is. We want to put those, you know, up towards the top. So
Yeah.
so we're definitely working on different ways to do this. We are learning. If you guys have different ideas, like I always say, we're very perceptive. We always listen to you. So, and we want to take ideas from you as well.
I have no idea, but this is, you know, we're living this year has been a lot of changes, political in certain part of the world, you know.
Right.
And some people have to flee their houses because you know what is happening. I want to mention it, but so many of them, they don't have like, they're content creators, but struggling now because their country got banned
Right.
by certain platform. I'm not going to say which ones,
Yeah.
but this is something that we have to think about blockchain community. Like,
Of course.
not everybody can like. You cannot suffer because all the politics are doing something that's not
Right,
right, you know.
right.
And with content creators, I've seen so many people with millions of followers, whatever, and they cannot create content anymore
Right.
because they've been shadow banned, etc.
Right.
I think it's something important to look at it
Well,
for
being
the future.
being a decentralized platform, we want to be a home for people that may have been kicked off of platforms. You know, for whatever the reason, whether it be political or where they're at in their country, we want to be a home for those people because, you know, those people don't get a fair shot.
Mhm.
We know we have guidelines on our app, you know, nothing super vulgar, violent,
Yeah.
things like that. Of course, we want to appeal to investors and be, you know, a worldwide platform. But I think we can really be a place for, you know, people where they've either been kicked off unfairly or, you know, have tons of watch hours on other platforms. You know, bring them to our platform as well. If you're earning on YouTube, why not earn in a digital asset that can
Yeah.
grow in time as well? So.
And other part that's very important regarding this, when somebody gets kicked off a platform, whatever, is also the mental health and the mindset.
Right.
Isn't content going to help the content creator because that plays a big time in when you are starting. It's a
Right.
lot of hours, the critics, the haters, the bullies,
Yeah.
all of that. Everybody has to go through it.
Right.
I think so. The mindset and mental health is very important.
Right. I kind of feel like, and being in this position where I am working with MContent, I've talked to people like you, I've talked to other influencers, And it's kind of crazy that maybe you can give some guidance on that. A lot of these people, when they get such a big following, they're almost treated like they're not people sometimes.
Yes.
Like they're just like a brand, basically.
Yeah.
And they get, you know.
That happened to me.
Yeah?
I've been treated really bad. Like people from the school, they call me names and stuff. And yeah, it can take you down sometimes.
Yeah.
But you have to like recoup. It's not easy, especially if you are young. I'm not that young anymore, you know, but there's some content creators who have 15, 16, 17 years and they go through this massive momentum of success. And I don't know if there's a documentary about this TikToker. I'm not going to mention her name, but she's the biggest one. And she has anxiety problems and all of that.
Right.
So yeah, it's very important that if you're creating content, speak to your friends, your family, tell how you're feeling. But also think it's a tool. So one of my mentors actually, he told me, Andres, you want to make in social media, you have to be exposed to so much stuff. To people going to bully you, people going to call you names, all of that. So you have to prepare.
Right.
Because otherwise, yeah, you go through a very rough patch.
Right. And I noticed you like to check all your comments too.
I do, yeah.
You're very connected with your audience.
Yeah, I probably spend, when I put up, I don't post much, but when I post, I probably spend 2-3 hours to reply.
With the comments,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing, honestly, staying connected with your community. App updates, as I was getting to, if you haven't noticed, the speeds have been getting faster. We've had some emails with problems of, tokens not showing up when you watch a video. That's an issue with the server based on what country you're at. I have been told by the dev team that if you're watching content, you are earning those tokens still, but you just have to let the server catch up to show that you've earned them. So if it's not showing up, don't panic. You're still earning. Just let the servers catch up. As Frankie talked about earlier, it's hard to put updates on the app while it's still live, especially when we've grown at such a massive scale. The way this app has exploded is insane in the last month. I had no idea. I didn't think it would have these numbers. It's
such
amazing.
a short time.
In such a short time, yeah.
It is. Can you tell people, because someone has an issue with, he says, I have 1 billion tokens in my account, I want to withdraw to my Trust wallet, but I've been waiting for about 2 weeks and I haven't seen it yet. So can you give them an address where they can contact the dev team so we can actually help them?
So one thing you might do if you're using, he said a Trust wallet.
Yeah.
So make sure, this has been a problem with a lot of people, make sure you've added the custom token, the MContent token, into your
Trust wallet.
It won't show up automatically. We have videos on the platform how to do this. Go in the Telegram and ask, hey, how do I add the custom token into my Trust wallet or MetaMask? Chances are, if you've been waiting for weeks, it's probably already there. But if not, send an email to support@mcontent.net. You can be in direct contact with Zuhair and the dev team and they'll get you sorted out. But most likely, you have to add the custom token to your wallet.
That's for you, DH Vlogs, by the way. Just send us an email. We'll be glad
Yeah,
to
we'll help you,
Yeah.
for sure. I see, and with the app updates, it is faster. On the front end, the way you view it, you may see some updates. We are working on that. It's starting to look better every day. I'm excited about that as well. So when you go to a new content platform, whatever it is, how a viewer sees it and their appeal to it is very important. So we're working on that. As you guys see, there's changes, major changes in what you see and how it works every week, if not, daily. So it is coming. It is a work in progress. Like I said earlier and Frankie said, it's super important to give us feedback and problems you may have so we can make it better.
I have a question there that I can't hear the audio.
Yeah, so someone's trying to upload a video from his phone and he doesn't have audio.
Yeah.
Sajid, so do you have a specific phone? Do you have a specific, operating system? Is it Android, iPhone?
I actually asked the dev team about this. Someone sent me an email about this. That does have to do with the server being catching up. I was told if you upload a video and it doesn't have audio, leave it up, give it a couple days, the audio will come and it will be uploaded. So a lot of these problems are because we're updating servers, because of the massive growth we're having. I don't want to say we weren't prepared, but it's just went beyond our expectations so far in the first month. So
also, this issue will be fixed within the next build. So all of these small glitches, small bugs that you guys may experience, don't worry, we're gonna take care of it. I mean, like I said earlier, the dev team is working day and night. They're doing amazing work. You know, they're doing even more things than we asked them to, and like they're already 1 mile ahead of us. What we intend on them, what we intend to ask them.
Yeah, guys. The rest of this that I have down, I'm gonna try to get through in the next. I'll give like a 5-minute update. 7-minute update. We'll spend 5-7 minutes answering questions. We did get feedback from the community. We're trying to not make this go over an hour. Shorter the better with you guys. Not having a long and drawn out AMA because we do this every week. We're doing this on Friday today. We usually do this on Thursdays. We made a special.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, we moved it back a day for our special guest.
Quick question before we go.
Sure.
So what is happening for MContent in June and July, guys? Are you going to do any events for the community? Are you traveling as a company to any events? So
Yeah, of course.
So we can go and see.
Yeah, of course. So with things that are happening, we have a massive NFT community project coming up. There'll be an announcement about that within the next probably a week or so. As far as events, next month, Frankie and Umair are in Consensus
In Texas,
in Austin. After that, we're in Singapore
Oh, nice.
for
21st.
Crypto Expo Asia. The
Okay.
21st, I think the 24th, I think
Yeah.
we're there. So
June.
of June, yeah. So if you guys are there, come see us. July is still getting scheduled out.
Okay.
Things change so quickly in
Speaks,
crypto.
just sorry to cut you off. Speaking of NFTs, we had a huge success with the Project Black. This next project is going to be even bigger because we partnered up with a huge community. We won't reveal it yet, but it's a huge local community. They're connected to the massive people from the blockchain, NFT, and crypto. So the next project is going to be even bigger than the first one that we had. So stay tuned. Like we told you, Momentum May is underway. We have 5 announcements, but we have so much more that's going to go under the side.
Yeah, what's crazy is we have announcements. We have a board in the office, right?
Yeah.
A whiteboard, and it's filled with the announcements for May, and we're having to push them to the next month. It's crazy. Yeah, it's amazing.
Amazing.
Just real quick to touch on MCs, we have a lot of MC shows upcoming. If you guys have noticed on the socials, we're putting people's videos about receiving funding. We have a lot coming up, region-specific shows as well. That's gonna blow up because, like I always say about this project, we have things in place. It's all about scalability and growth at this point. So that's gonna happen with the MC show. We have more films that are being made. Currently, we haven't announced yet. I'm personally very excited about those, the originals that are on the way. Probably 4 or 5 different projects that you guys don't know about that are amazing. They have big names in these. You guys are going to be super excited when we do announce that.
I'm watching him, by the way, because he usually gives a little more information.
Oh, I'm
That's
so
why I'm
bad
watching.
about it.
I don't
I'm
even
so
know
bad
what's
about
there.
it. Yeah, it's probably in chat. Because we have so many things going on, so many people posting on socials. Then we talk in the team, and sometimes I hint a little too much.
Yeah,
You
but
know
you
what
get
I
too
mean?
excited by
Yeah. Because I'm personally excited about the news.
Yeah,
you
so
know?
that's very good.
Yeah. On the app, we are acquiring more titles for you guys. Of course, we're making our own content. We're funding content, but it's important, to know with that being made, it does take time just to be made the correct way, to have quality content. So we are acquiring extra titles to the platform so you guys have new things to watch. And this is big content as well with, big stars. If you guys didn't know, there's an Adam Sandler movie on there, which is really cool.
Sandler,
It's awesome. So we're having more stuff like that, real quality content for you guys to watch. I saw a question about exchanges earlier. There's huge exchanges on the way. One has to do with the announcements next week. I know. One has to do with the announcements next week. I personally filled out 2 exchange applications this week alone. Frankie made contact with 2 people from top 10 exchanges, which is really important. So that's on the way, guys. We've been in the top 20 of exchanges. We've been talking to top 10 exchanges. It's just like a ladder, until we get all the way to Coinbase, Binance, which is really important for us. That's the top. That's the mecca of exchanges. So, it's crypto. Everyone's asking when Binance. So,
Yeah.
and what's big for us is we have that connection with our next documentary out is The Unexpected Rise of CZ and Binance. So,
Amazing.
yeah, and he's featured in the film.
That's amazing.
Which is, if you go to his page, you'll see
There you go.
you see his Binance ring. This guy's a picture with CZ, which is really cool as well. After that, community updates. Every Tuesday we do Twitter Spaces. The last one we had you on.
Yeah.
I think it was went really well. People asking about social media in general. I think it's awesome.
I think so. Twitter Spaces is something that people need to jump now, especially what's happening with Elon and all. But I think so. I don't. My Twitter account is very low.
Right.
But I think so. The more Twitter Spaces you jump, raise your hand, and start to ask questions and add value. Some of my friends told me you need to grow your Twitter account.
Right.
Because it's crypto related and stuff, and you can connect obviously with the content.
Right.
But Twitter is the best way to grow it quick is getting into Twitter Spaces.
Twitter
And
Spaces.
especially if we talk about social media, I think so in content it can be probably the biggest in a couple of weeks.
Right.
Twitter Space talking about crypto and social media.
Right. Yeah, because with us we can get into Twitter Spaces that are crypto or social media.
That's amazing,
We have
yeah.
both avenues. So we definitely want to find people to bring into our Twitter Spaces to help them grow. Because I personally found when I get to speak to people about the project, almost everyone is on board with the idea.
Yeah.
I just need the opportunity to speak to people.
Yeah.
So getting in those other groups or inviting those to our groups that's our plan to make the Twitter Spaces grow. We want to invite people who are in Dubai to the Thursday AMAs, which is great. And then every Wednesday we're doing a meetup with content creators and crypto. The last 2 weeks we've had about 20 people each
Amazing.
week to do those. We've met people that do vlogs, do podcasts, do music as well. So
Ryan, a quick question for you. You come across so many people in the industry and blockchain, but also content creators. So I got asked in this panel 2 months ago, what was the number one issue for the crypto industry? And the panel was saying, centralization, compliance, depths, resources, whatever. And I tell everybody, no, for me, the number one issue that the director, the CEOs, you're not putting yourself out there. So for example, you're going to launch a project, a
Right.
program, whatever, and then Gary Vee comes with the same exactly idea,
right,
just blow you up, that's
right,
it.
right,
And the other problem is that we have so many projects all the time, no all are successful,
right,
And then, but the projects are logo, it can be a logo and the company. But what happens if people attach to you as a CEO, as a
Right.
business owner? So
Right.
you don't have to start from zero, even though your personal brand is so big that already you want to launch something else,
Right.
it will be quick. So have you seen this in the space, like more and more crypto owners or people that are in the management position are getting out there? Because we are all shy. You're computer
Right.
engineers, bunch of lawyers, but we don't want to create content because it's too much work.
of course.
What do you think?
So from the crypto point of view, I've always said that marketing brings people to the project, but community and like AMAs, direct connection, make people stay.
Yeah.
Because that's your chance to build a connection with them, have people believe in the project. So I think if it's probably the same in content creation, putting yourself out there, finding common ground with people, sharing problems with people. With AMAs, I always talk about, project stuff. But the Twitter space, I like to just have a conversation.
Relax.
Relax.
Yeah.
Sometimes we don't even like the Twitter spaces. Sometimes we don't even record them.
Oh.
It's just
really?
it's just to show up and
Okay.
speak to each other. The AMAs, I always hit points about what we've done, where we're going. It's more of a direct information, platform
Perfect.
exchange. But I use Twitter Spaces more of a conversation. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. Good, guys.
Yeah. So I think it is important.
So I've heard some feedback. What do you guys think of the new video AMA setup with the animations and everything? Much better production-wise. Production value has gone up, right?
Yeah.
It is amazing.
Got the socials at the bottom. Got the
Yeah.
names at the
This is, I've
top.
never seen this before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I made it today actually,
Thank you,
like
buddy.
2
Yeah.
hours before.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Yeah. It's
I like
awesome. It's pretty good. But when you're a content project,
it. You have to
you
create
got to have good content.
Yeah.
Of course. After that's community updates. I think I'm going to start maybe daily voice chats in the Telegram. starting next week or the week after, just a way to speak to each other. I think it's a good way to build community. I talked about the big announcements upcoming. We have about 10 minutes left. If you guys have questions for the project or Andres, let's see them.
Somebody, Jiggy,
Yeah,
this is
Jiggy.
all the work paying off.
Of course.
We love it. Look
Sajid
great.
said he wants to break into the office tonight, so I'm gonna have to sleep at the office. Just in case
Okay.
he says he's gonna bring professionals. I mean, I don't know.
The chat's exploding.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
have 1.1, 1.2K viewers. This is amazing. This is, I mean, like I said, this is one of the most fun AMAs that I've had.
Yeah, I'm happy, Ron. Seriously.
So,
Okay.
Ryan, don't read that question. The guy wants to know which exchange. No, do not read the question.
Awesome.
The community is very engaged. I love the emojis.
Oh, yeah. No, we have some hardcore, loyal community
Yeah, we have some
members,
great
honestly.
community members.
Brian is the spoiler of MContent. oh, this is funny.
And you know what's terrible is I do all the community stuff. You know,
Yeah.
so it's really not, you know,
That's funny.
not the best idea.
I think somebody.
I can't wait for us to be live on our app. That is coming. Just imagine you're watching this and earning. I think it's awesome.
Post about our announcement. Okay, yeah, I will do. Yeah,
What'd they say?
the announcement. But yeah, we have to type it and then
Okay.
I'll post it. Yeah.
So, the idea is for, like, we're gonna upload the video on the app, and if you can share a link to your
Yeah.
followers on the app,
Let's do it,
your
yeah.
followers can earn tokens at the same time.
Amazing. So yeah, let's do that. And also, guys, you're live. Feel free to reach out on Instagram on DM. Andres Wi-Fi TV.
Yeah.
Easy.
Of
Tweet
course.
as
Also,
well.
keep guessing, guys. Keep guessing. So far, I thought we had more Sherlock Holmes than that.
Yeah, you guys are all usually on point.
Yeah,
Um,
and I told the guys, because last time we listed on MXC, I don't know who, nobody wants to take point fingers, but somebody followed MXC just before we got listed on it, and
Oh.
everybody guessed who it was.
Everybody knew.
This time we're not doing the same
We're not
thing.
following
so, yeah.
our upcoming
We're
exchange.
keeping Ryan away from the Twitter account just
Yeah,
in
yeah,
case.
yeah, yeah. I'm not typing on Twitter anymore. I was thinking you can give me your idea. You know, you're wanting to help us with the Twitter space. Maybe we can do like a Twitter space one week. Maybe we can go live on Instagram together one
Yeah,
week.
we can.
You know, just some ideas.
Good.
That'd be
Yeah.
awesome.
Or I can come back here next one.
You're welcome. You know us too. You're
Yeah,
welcome
yeah, yeah.
anytime.
Thank you,
Seriously,
thank you so
seriously. I see the Gaining Enigma. Shout out Andre. Let's see. I'm gonna push for us to get a booth at the Los Angeles blockchain event in October.
Wow.
We would love that. Awesome. And also shout out Gio and Eddie. If you don't know Gio's in Miami. You guys would get along great. Man.
Okay, I like Miami.
Yeah. Gio is in Miami. He's been setting us up with video calls with film schools.
Wow.
So we've been talking to film schools to, you know, give the opportunity to their students for funding to get on the app. I think it's really important.
You're not talking about schools. The Argentinian government, they just create education package. Let me just get it. Long story short, yeah, there's more education in South America about crypto in the schools. So,
It's amazing,
but also through MContent, it would be good to educate all these people,
right?
child, let's say,
Yeah.
young people about crypto as well.
Right. Yeah.
And content creation.
And you know, all of our M originals focus around crypto because if you're into crypto, like I know you are, the most important thing for me in this space is mass adoption, of course.
Mhm.
And how does that happen? It's education with people that don't know the space. So
Yeah.
we try to create content around education of crypto, whether it be documentaries about things that are happening. We have the animated series, Alex Got Wrecked, that is more of an educational tool. We have like the quote unquote friends of crypto, like Winnow Lambo, that's being shot in Dubai here. You know, Unexpected Rise of CZ and Binance.
When is that up, the season? No.
I don't have a date on it. I do know the stills have been released to the community of him being interviewed for it. So
And are you planning to do with more CEOs of other exchanges or no?
yeah.
Yeah.
So we have different things upcoming. We have a series. I don't remember if it's been announced. This is how I get in trouble. I don't remember what's been announced, and then I say things. But we have a series coming up with huge names in it, just as big as CZ. So that's on the way as well. I don't know what to say and what not to say. You know, we just have
I love this.
we
I
just
love
have
it.
content
I
with
love
huge
it.
names coming out. You guys should be pumped. You guys should be so excited.
Okay. Good.
Awesome.
So even you know, with the recent bear market, Umar made a few mention about doing a new documentary. So go check out his Twitter profile. He made a particular announcement about an upcoming, you know, documentary we want to produce. So that's also, you know, a new addition to our list of many things to come. And yeah.
I find it there for documentary. Like do follow the life of somebody in the bear market and the bull market.
Mhm.
How they change,
Mhm.
what the habits, the patterns of spending, all of
Right.
that.
Right.
Good.
So that's what kind of Alex Scott Recht is about. He inherits like, I believe, a house, property, whatever it is from his father. He turns that into crypto. During the bull market, he makes so much money, then he loses it all. And it's his teaching people how he gains it back with what he's learned. So
That
Yeah,
happened to me.
because-
That's good. Yeah.
Because I mean, we all believe that if you want to have crypto and become massively adopted, you need to educate people.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people are scared of the concept of volatility. They don't know what red candles mean. They don't know what, you know, corrections mean. They don't know what, you know, green candles mean.
right.
And the first step is to educate those people and have them, you know, be comfortable enough. And
You know,
of course, have due diligence, invest money that you can, you know, afford to lose. There's a lot of, you know, unwritten official rules within the crypto space and the blockchain space, and now with the NFT space. So we're using, you know, animation
Okay.
Yeah.
to reach a target audience. That's the new generation. Because I
Okay.
mean, I'm talking about my nephews. I'm talking about my, you know, the teenagers of you know, of like my cousins and everyone. Like, they have kids, right? They're all into animation. So I mean, why not combine, you know, education plus animation? You know,
Amazing.
for them?
And you know, you always tell people to do your own research, but some people don't know what research to do.
Exactly.
You know, they don't know what to research. You know, so guys, we have hit an hour. Thank you guys for the comments. I see Ryan. Please keep talking.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, of course. I can't say too much. Cyber Spider, I'm in Miami. You should contact with Gio and Eddie. They're down in Miami as well. MContent ambassadors. One thing before we go, we have an ambassadors program. It's a great way if you're talented in any way. Everyone's good at something. It's a way to help the project. You know, with Frankie and I, we started giving our time to this project. It's a full-time job for us now. So if you guys are talented, want to give your time to the project, please come in the ambassadors group. Gio, Eddie, Andre, Matt now I'm working with. You guys have been great for us in the ambassadors program. It's super important. This project, like I always say, is good at rewarding people that put in their time and their effort. So that's the best way to do it. So good looking out, Elon, about talking about the ambassador program.
Also, Matt, I think you're from Texas, right?
Matt is from Texas, yeah.
Come see us. You know where we're gonna be down at
Yeah,
Texas.
we're
Come
gonna be
see
in
us. Show me
Austin.
where I can eat a good steak. I heard good things about Texas.
Yeah,
you
Frankie's
know.
Canadian. He needs to know where to have a good steak.
Canada don't have good steaks, man. We
They
have
got snow.
igloos, we have maple syrup, but we don't have
They
steaks.
put gravy on fries.
That's called poutine. That's the
Okay,
best
that's-
invention.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
That's weird.
Hey!
Don't knock it until you try it. Okay. My next step is to make some poutine for Andres. Okay.
Okay. But guys, thank you so much for this AMA. Our community is the best. Thank you for coming.
Thank you so much.
Really
for the
appreciate it.
invitation,
Yeah,
really
awesome
have
guys.
fun.
Please follow him on Insta, Andres Wi-Fi TV.
Yeah.
So follow him on Twitter as well. Let him grow his Twitter following. Thank you guys so much for being here. Follow us on our socials. You've been seeing them at the bottom the whole time.
Yep.
Great job, Frankie. Next AMA is going to be next week. We're going to have big announcements as well. I think during one of those announcements, Frankie will have more insight on the merch store, how that's coming along, some more previews. So thank you guys so much for being here. We really appreciate you.
Thank
See
you.
you later.
See you next.